And coming to the microphone at this time is our mayor, the Honorable Khalid Kamau.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for coming. So with the addition of our newest council member, Kio Shabel, this young male mayor finds himself with the great fortune to be on a paradise island, surrounded by 7 Wonder Women, each uniquely gifted, and strong in their own right. I see you there, Councilman Sebastian. I'm counting 7 because of our incredible city manager, Ms. Sharon Subadan. Last year, Ms. Subadan was appointed our city manager with unanimous approval by council in a collaborative process that was the first of its kind in the history of our city, but prayerfully not the last. Today, you may notice that I am wearing a keffiyeh. It is a traditional Palestinian scarf with a fishnet and olive pattern that celebrates the ancient ties of Palestinian people to the Sinai Peninsula, and in modern times has come to symbolize the solidarity, liberation, and struggle for freedom of the people of Palestine. I stand here in solidarity with the people of Palestine, whom, like Africans here in America, have suffered under a Jim Crow system of separate and unequal apartheid for 60 years. Last October, a surprise attack by a militant group left 1,400 dead and 250 kidnapped. Israel responded to those 1,700 victims by bombing the Gaza Strip, and now these 2 warring factions are responsible for the deaths of over 20,000 people in just 90 days. Over 70% of them are women and children. This conflict has been heavy on my heart these past few months. The ultimate weakness of violence, Dr. King teaches us, is that it is a descending spiral. Returning violence with violence only multiplies violence, leaving darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Now, some might say we in America are far from that level of civil warfare. But standing here in my shoes on this tragically coincidental date of January 6th, a date that will forever be remembered in the ignominy of America, one cannot help but be struck by the patterns seen in civil conflicts throughout history. No place sets out to become Palestine or Russia and Ukraine or Rwanda or the Congo, where civil war is also still happening, though it might not be covered by American media. It happens slowly over time when old leaders can't let go of the past. Then new leaders follow the old ones, blinded by inherited anger to the reality that we actually have more in common than not. And over time, this slow dripping of petty animus creates grand canyons of resentment that seem impossible to cross. But nothing is impossible. As we mark today this transition from the thrill of campaigning to the challenge of governing, the fact is that the path to a peaceful coexistence for us all was laid out here in America nearly 250 years ago by the architects of our great democracy, who split absolute power into 3 co-equal, and countervailing branches of government, and gave you, the people, the power and the duty to criticize all of us in government. Now, for those of us who have been on the blunt ends of that criticism, it's hard not to question the wisdom of the founding fathers granting unlimited speech to the people. But in the long view of history of our great nation, now in its 5th century of existence, I am encouraged to acknowledge the wisdom of that very decision. It may seem that we here today have come to celebrate these new electeds, and we have. But in actuality, we have come here to celebrate a 248-year-old political process that still works. Regardless of what some people want to tell us in the media, it still works. That process gives you, the people of South Fulton, the final word. And as I return to my seat, I'm going to ask for all of my colleagues to stand up, all of the members of City Council. Because, ladies and gentlemen, these are your decisions made manifest. Dr. Catherine Rao, the manifestation of the collective wisdom of the people of District 1. Councilwoman Carmelita Gums, the manifestation of the collective wisdom of the people of District 2. Councilwoman Helen Zenobia Willis, the manifestation of the collective wisdom of the people of District 3. Councilman J.C. Sebastian, my brother in struggle, the manifestation of the collective wisdom of the people of District 4. Councilwoman Keosha Bell, the manifestation of the collective wisdom of the people of District 5. Councilwoman Natasha Williams Brown, the manifestation of the collective wisdom of the people of District 6. And Councilwoman Linda B. Pritchard, the manifestation of the collective wisdom of District 7. In our system of democracy, designed centuries ago by this nation's prophetic founding fathers, the people of South Fulton, in their enduring wisdom, have selected the 8 of us to represent their compelling and often competing interests, to reconcile seemingly irreconcilable aspirations for steady economic growth that both improves and preserves our quality of life, for a government that is transparent and open to accountability, yet immune to fatal attack by false facts, for a society that is caring and compassionate to the least of these amongst us without bankrupting us all. It is our duty to do as Aristotle encourages and make probable impossibilities out of these impossible probabilities, and to do so with dignity that uplifts our citizenry, who will surely follow the way that we lead. Standing with you all today, I know that we can do just that. I am excited about South Fulton today. I am excited about South Fulton forever.